Welcome back to Arsenal News TV, and today we're going to first look at Arsenal having obvious Alexandre Lacazette transfer solution with £25 million striker keen on transfer move. And then we're going to look at Eduardo Camavinga's agent speaking out on midfielder's future amid Arsenal transfer speculation. So the first transfer headline states that Arsenal have obvious Alexandre Lacazette transfer solution with £25 million striker keen on transfer move. So the reports are stating that Arsenal could benefit from raiding Scottish giant Celtic if Alexandre Lacazette moves on during the summer transfer window. Arsenal are likely to be in the market for a new striker this summer, with Alexandre Lacazette and Eddie Nketiah facing uncertain futures ahead of the upcoming transfer window. The latter has reportedly been made available for a move away after struggling to hold down a first-team spot since the turn of the year, although his departure would hardly come as a crushing blow to the North London club. A potential exit for Alexandre Lacazette, on the other hand, would leave a significant gap at the top of the pitch that will need to be addressed with a quality replacement. The Frenchman has been one of the few shining lights throughout Arsenal's hugely disappointing campaign, finding the nets on 17 occasions in all competitions. His tally includes the 13 goals scored in Premier League action as well as 3 in the Europa League, with 2 of those coming in the crucial quarter-final second leg victory over Slavia Prague. Despite popping up at important moments to drag Arsenal out of the doldrums, with his decisive goal against North London rivals Tottenham back in March serving as another example, Alexandre Lacazette could be on his way out in the summer after being linked with the likes of Atletico Madrid and Juventus. His contract is set to expire at the end of next season, leaving the Gunners with the question on whether to cash in on him now or risk losing him for nothing in a year's time. The 29-year-old's departure would undoubtedly scale down Arsenal's cutting edge in attack, meaning that the addition of a worthy successor would be an immediate priority in order to pick up the burden next season. A number of potential targets have been linked with the club in recent weeks, including Lyon's Moussa Dembele and Brentford talisman Ivan Toney. However, Arsenal's next attacking star could be set to arrive in the form of talented Celtic forward Odsonne Edouard. The 24-year-old has enjoyed a stellar campaign in Scotland, shipping in with 21 goals for the Parquet club, and it has been suggested that he would be open to the idea of joining the Gunners. Club director Edu would likely need to fight off competition from Leicester City, who are also said to be keen admirers, but if Arsenal can push a deal over the line, they could be reaping the rewards for years to come. Although money at Arsenal appears to be tight amid the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic, Edouard would represent an affordable coup, with Celtic said to request no more than £25 million in exchange for his services. The prospect of Odsonne Edouard as a potential replacement for Alexandre Lacazette is an ideal and viable option for the Gunners, and we have to wait and see if Odsonne Edouard would be signed by the Gunners as a suitable replacement to Alexandre Lacazette. So this nicely takes us on to the second piece of transfer news, which states that Eduardo Camavinga's agent speaks out on midfielder's future amid Arsenal transfer speculation. So the reports are stating that Eduardo Camavinga's agent says the Rennes wonder kid has received lots of offers but is yet to make a decision over his future. The midfielder became Rennes' youngest ever first-team player when he came on as a second-half substitute against Angers back in April 2019, aged just 16 years and 4 months old. Eduardo Camavinga has since established himself as a regular at the heart of Julien Stéphan's midfield and has been capped 3 times by the France national side. And while the teenager admits he's been disappointed by his contribution for Rennes this season, it's understood Champions League giants Real Madrid, Paris Saint-Germain and Bayern Munich are all weighing up big money moves for his signature. Reports coming out of France this week suggest Arsenal are also in the hunt and have made the £43 million rated Frenchman their number 1 target ahead of the summer transfer window. Believe me, we have a lot of offers for this year. A lot of offers and good ones, Camavinga's representative Jonathan Barnett told SNTV. I mean top clubs. We don't want to rush. This is the right time to move on, and playing games is just the most important thing at his age. Playing in a good club is nice for him. It might be this year, or he wants to have another year. He has to go talk to his family, his father. We will all sit down and decide. We will talk to Rennes as well as decide. There is no rush for him. Barnett believes his client is one of the finest young talents on the planet and has the ability to fit in at any of Europe's top clubs. He's probably the best young player in the world, he added. He has just turned 18, he has already been a French international, he's an unbelievable talent. He could play in any team in that world. He is still going to be a great talent at 19, it's not that old, 19. Camavinga admitted he was flattered to be linked with some of Europe's top clubs when pressed on the speculation surrounding his future at the weekend. I've had an average season. There have been a lot of lows and I have not at all done what I needed to do, he told French outlet Telefoot. Aside from that, I have to learn from that to rebound. We have to be realistic. I know that I've not only produced good matches, I know that I have an enormous number of things to improve, and I'm not going to hide behind my age. These are things that happen. So it looks like Eduardo Camavinga's agent has spoken out on Eduardo Camavinga's future amid Arsenal transfer speculation. So it looks like, in terms of Eduardo Camavinga, and in particular with Eduardo Camavinga's agent in the form of Jonathan Barnett, he is someone that has stated that the Wonder Kid has received a lot of offers, but there's still a final decision not being made over his future. And with Arsenal facing the likes of Madrid, Paris Saint-Germain, Bayern Munich, will the young star be able to join the Gunners in the first place with no European football? And will we actually see Eduardo Camavinga interested in the move to Arsenal? We have to wait and see what the Gunners have lined up to try and persuade Eduardo Camavinga. But other than that, guys, remain blessed. Stay tuned for the next video, and peace.